everything is in place.
So much to do. I've got time. So much to do. So little time. Much to do. So much to do. So much to do. Look at the time. Look at the time. Look at the. I'm out of time. So much to do.
Is that you all? Is that you all? Do you have so much to do and so little time? Here are three truths you need to know about time management before we even go into the 10 tips that I have to manage your time. Three truths are: 1, you are a human being. 2, human beings must work. 3, you have 24 hours in every day to get this work done. And if those truths are so true, why is it that we allow stress to come on our bodies because of poor time management? Maybe there should be a fourth thing that we all just suck at time management. There's some people that are good at it, but overall, it is a stress. And I know it is a stress for you, especially you're in school, you're in high school, you're in college. It's a stress. And we're going to talk about the 10 tips to help you with time management. And here's the deal. Before we get into them, I wanted to let y'all know that one of them are tips that is my absolute favorite, and there's one of them that I absolutely struggle with. If you could figure it out, let me know in the comment section below, because you know Dr. D Nice is a whole doctor. I've been to college, I've been to medical school, I've been to residency, I work, I have a lot of stuff going on, and I still struggle with some of these aspects of time management. Let me know which one you think is the one I struggle with. Without further ado, let's at least get into the first tip. Number 1, assess before you add. Now I know, you know what I mean by that, right? You need to figure out the lay of the land, figure out what your schedule, where are there gaps in your schedule before you start adding things on, before you start signing up for that team, before you start signing up for the activity, before you get a girlfriend, before you get a boyfriend, before you accept a date, before you say that you're going to be mowing lawns in your neighborhood. Do y'all still do that? Oh, I never heard no kid these days do that. Whatever it is that you choose to add to your schedule, assess your life, assess where you're going to fit it in before you add it on. Because if you start adding stuff on, stress out of this mind. I remember one time when I was first starting my youth wellness teaching, my adolescent wellness business, because y'all know that's what I do along with being a medical doctor. I go out and I teach high school students and college students how to live their best and most happy life. That is what I do. And when I started doing that, I was just piling stuff on. I need to get a website. I need to do a book. I need to get an assistant. Before my jaw was twitching, I called my friend that's a neurologist, that's the brain doctors. I thought I was having a stroke, or no, I didn't think I was having a stroke. I really thought I had MS though. I did. I had a whole CAT scan because I was adding stuff and not assessing my capacity. Make sure you assess your capacity before you add on. That is tip number 1. Tip number 2, health first. Health first. You go to sleep on time, you eat a well-balanced diet, you exercise, you make time for all of those things first. When you take care of those things first, you will be surprised how your capacity to just do stuff expands When you're not sleeping, you can't do much. When you don't exercise, you don't have no energy. When you don't eat good, you just don't have any energy, and a lot of the foods that you're eating just suck. Just energy sucks. Listen to me. Health first is the priority. And I promise you, it will help with your time management. Maybe you have not made that correlation. I promise you, it's there. Or you have. You've done it. You've tried it, actually. You know it. You went to sleep late one day, and the next day, you couldn't do nothing. You've seen it already. When I've said that, you were not surprised. You just wanted to hear me say it because I'm a whole doctor. And like, Dr. D Nice, how about health? Do I need to sleep? Yes, you do need to sleep. You got this. All right. Number 3. Number 3 is hard first and easy first. Which one? It don't matter. Pick one, whichever one you feel. Which one do you do? Let me know in the comment section below and let people know. Share how it works for you. Some people feel that doing the hard stuff first makes you feel like a sense of accomplishment. You've started off with doing that big thing and it's behind you and it's just easy going, smooth sailing from here on out. Some people want the easy stuff first because you're like, at least it's an easy win. You're starting off with a win, and yay, who doesn't want to win? Yay, who doesn't want to win? That's what's happening. But here's the deal. Doesn't matter. Do something first. Pick whichever one works better for you that day, that minute, for that assignment. Start something first, whether it be easy or hard. Number 4, batch. Put like things together. For example, if you are, let's say you're studying, you don't want to be jumping from math to English to science, physics, calculus. No. You work on this for a short period of time. You work on your calculus for a short period of time, an hour, 25 minutes, whatever. Then you move over to the next assignment. You're working on your paper. Then you're working on the YouTube channel. You're working on your gaming technique, whatever it is. Batch things together, and you don't want your brain to be flip-flopping every second, every minute on a different thing. It gets crazy if you try to do that. Just flip-floppy. Then it takes time, it takes momentum to move from one to the other. Batch items at certain parts of the day that you need to get it done. Number 5. Oh, that's 4, isn't it? Number 5 is quiet time. Take some time to rest your mind, refresh your mind. This is like if you're exercising, no walk. I was gonna say walk, man. Oh my goodness, I was gonna say Walkman. No. Dr. D, Dr. D Nice is from the 80s, they used to use Walkman back then. No iPods and iMusic, what you call them right now. Don't use any of that. Walk in silence, meditate, take some time of just being quiet to reset and settle your mind. We talked about earlier about health first. That was more of the body. Now it's time to really focus on your mind. This is a perfect time if you're a Christian or if you have a religious belief to really sit and meditate, to refresh your mind. Talking about time management, these are things that a lot of you never thought about with time management, and it's absolutely important. Number 6, accept the consequences if you don't get it done. Accept the consequences if you don't get it done. Listen, let's just be real. Can we be real? Can I be real with y'all? Can I be real with y'all? Sometimes you can't do it. It's so much, it's so overwhelming. You just maxed out to capacity and you can't get it done. Instead of like, oh my goodness, they're gonna kill me, I'm gonna fail. Accept the consequences of not getting it done. Figure out some sort of alternate plan where you won't be, and you know that you won't be getting it done. Talk to your instructor, talk to whomever, let them know, be real about it and accept the consequences thereof. Number 7, have y'all figured out which one is the one that I'm still struggling with? Okay, let me know in the comment section below. I'm a whole doctor. I've been through a whole lot. Got a family, 3 kids, a husband, 2 jobs, no, 3 jobs, adolescent wellness specialist, medical doctor, as well as YouTuber. I've got a lot on my plate. I go to a lot of meetings. I present to a lot of schools. And which one of these time management tips that I'm sharing with you that I still struggle with? Let me know which one you think. Number 7, relax and enjoy the process. Have a relaxed attitude. A relaxed attitude will really go a long way. Dr. D Nice is a super happy person, and we're really talking about trying to manage your stress so you don't get frazzled and you don't be unhappy and sad and everything. It's important that you go into everything with just a relaxed, chill attitude. I'm gonna get this done. I got this. I know how to do this. You do know how to do it. Yes, you do. You just need to pull it from inside of you. Have that attitude, and I promise you, it'll improve your stress and make you more efficient with your time. Number 8, have a to-do list, a calendar, Planoly. What are the other apps? Whichever app, whatever you prefer to use, a book, paper, whatever. This is my YouTube book. It's later. Where is it? Wisdomteethinger YouTube. I've got a whole book. Whatever you need to put your notes to keep track of your day, make sure you have it so you can check and see, checklist if you just have your notes app on the phone, whatever it is that you're doing, do it. Have some sort of way that you keep track of what it is that you need to do and check it off once you've had it done. Number 9. Ask for help, right? Why not ask for help? If you have an instructor or if you have a friend that's really good at stuff, good at typing papers. I remember when I was in medical school, I can't type. I told you all my story about, did I tell you all my story about typing? How I just failed in my typing class in high school, and since then, I just don't know how to type. If I haven't shared that story with you, I won't be able to share it this video. I'll share it with another one that will make a wonderful, amazing frontal lobe training section. But today we won't do it. Get some help. There are friends that you have that are just experts at things that you can utilize them to really help get things done. Or if you're a little older and you have the opportunity to delegate, there's some things that you could even pay for. I mean, there's got to be somebody around that's willing to type up a paper for you, slip them $1 or $2 if you can't type. And for YouTube, well, y'all not YouTubers, so it don't even matter. If you're YouTubers, you could pay somebody to edit. There's things that it's not against the school rules. It's not like you're paying somebody to do the paper for you or paying somebody to do your homework. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about there are things like typing, keyboarding, coding, stuff that you just you're not going to be graded on, that you can get somebody to help you with. Or you can even go ask your teacher for advice on how to get the assignment done in the best way. And the last one, have you all figured out which one is my weakness? I'm about to tell you all, 51-year-old doctor and still struggling with some of these. Number 10 is Know your weaknesses. This is all about time management. I promise you, if you go through and you figure out all these things, assess before you add. Health first. Easy, work on your health first. Start something first, whether you go the hard first or the easy first. You batch things, a quiet time, you accept the consequences if you don't get it done, relax and enjoy things. You get a to-do list, a calendar, some sort of organizational thing, knowing your weakness, asking for help. And knowing your weakness is the last one I want to mention. Of course, these are in no particular order. If you understand that, hey, going back to the thing, I can't type, at least you'll know that's something that you can delegate or get somebody to help you with. If you know, like, hey, I don't function well without 9-10 hours of sleep, you know that you're going to have to go to sleep in order to function and get things done the next day. If you know that you get hangry if you're not eating, you can't concentrate, then you get some food so that you can be efficient with your time. Because remember, there's only 24 hours. That's all. You don't get extra. Everybody got 24 hours and you have to work and you're a human being. It is what it is. Those are the 3 standards. All right. Did you figure it out which one is my one I still struggle with? First, I'm going to tell you the one that is the most important, but you already figured out the health one. That's right. Yeah, because y'all know that Dr. D Nice, I love to talk to y'all about how to care for your body. And that one for sure. That is why I end up being so productive. I'm not super organized. I really am not. I make sure I exercise and eat well and sleep. And the next day, I'm able to take full advantage of my awake time. And of course, I have a good attitude because, after all, I am the happiest doctor on the planet. Thank you. I am. Yes, that's the one I'm really good at. Taking care of health first. The one I struggle with. The one I still struggle with. Which one do I still struggle with? The to-do list, the calendar. That one is still, I'm telling you, I can't even tell you how many things I wrote down. I took the time to put it on the calendar and everything, and I straight forget it. I've been getting better. I've been working on it. I got a few little tips today even. The to-do list, that's the one. If y'all are to-do list, let me know. If the to-do list is your thing, writing things down, if that's the one that just gets you every time, just say same in the comment section. All right, well, that's it. Those are the 10 ways you can decrease your stress and become a better time manager. If you could manage your time well, stress-free living. You all already know this is part 2 of our stress management. Last week we talked about sleep, how sleep affects your stress. And then next week we're gonna talk about control. You're gonna wanna tune in for that one. All right, okay. How's everybody doing?